About going back and reliving your favorite moment from high school, if you had the chance. Well, some of the recent and the not so recent graduates of Montour High School had that opportunity. They returned to their alma mater to take part in a tribute to their favorite high school activity, playing in the high school band. On Q contributor and Montour band alumni, Gina Catanzarite reports.
The author Thomas Wolfe once wrote, "You can't go home again." Obviously, Thomas Wolfe never played in the high school band. What you have here are 100-plus majorettes and musicians. That's me in the white sweater with the clarinet. And we're all grown up and back at our high school alma mater for something called Alumni Band.
The sights, the sounds, the smells, they all come back. For me, this is just an escape. I call it a time machine.
Our band was fantastic, and I just loved it, and I miss it.
Imaginary pivot point right here. Ready, set, ready, go. One.
We still had that pride. We still had that snap. It was magic from the first time we did it. That's why we keep coming back.
Alumni Band has been getting together every other year since 1990 to play the pregame routine at the Montour Band Festival. If there's such a thing as the glory days of high school band, then we're here to relive them.
Oh my, it was all-consuming for me. I think that it was probably the most exciting thing in my high school life. It was my friends, it was, my family was involved in it, so it was really a tradition. The first time we did it was in '90, and we came out of the band room, we lined up in block band, and when we started marching around the school, we were going, I can't believe we're doing this.
I'd come here and sit on my class reunions because these are the people that I, know, really loved.
Alumni come from all over for this opportunity to play and to march again. Like John Greek, class of '81, who came all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I did not come home at all this year. This was the first trip home this year. Just for this.
And some measure how far they've traveled, not in miles, but in years, like Owen Griffith, class of 1962.
I'm probably the oldest one here. I think it's just seeing people. That's it. I think that's probably it. Renewing relationships.
Maybe it's not exactly like it was back in high school. I don't remember anyone smoking cigars during band back then.
All right. Boy, that's tasty, too. Right?
But everything else is still pretty much the same.
I see dedicated people. Dedicated to their high school, dedicated to music.
Bob Coulter was a member of the Montour High School Band in 1962, and then he went on to teach music at the school from 1968 to 1980.
Get where you belong. Let's go. You're not that old.
He's directing the Alumni Band today, but he was not the original director. That title was held by the man who served as Montour's band director from 1949 to 1983, Joe Peakey.
Other than my own dad, for some reason, Mr. Peakey is just somebody you wanted to follow.
Under Joe's direction, the Montour Marching Millions racked up 3 decades worth of top honors in parades and competitions around the country.
Fame was probably the only thing I liked about school, but it was probably because of Joe Peakey. He was the best director that anybody could wish to have.
He was a heck of a guy. He demanded a lot out of the kids, but we had a great time.
When Joe Peakey passed away in 2003, more members than ever showed up to march in the Alumni Band. His daughter Jeannie is among them.
It swells my heart with pride that everybody would give up their time in honor of him. It was his life. It was his life. He loved every moment of it.
But Alumni Band is more than just an exercise in sentiment. Alumni Band is exercise, period.
By the end, we're out of breath. We're all kind of like, but you know what? It's all fun.
It's pretty hard. I'm real sore the next day. Trying to do hitch kicks and march and all that. I'm very sore, but it's worth it. I just absolutely miss it so much.
This practice session lasts over 3 hours, marching around the school.
Come on, girls, stand by!
And then up and down the football field about 30 or so times. So then why do we do it? Well, for some, it's about a connection to their kids. About 20 have students marching in the current high school band. A few more have graduates who've joined them as alumni.
My daughter's up there playing trumpet. I've always wanted to play in the same band as my daughter. So this is cool. This is the first time.
It's a great feeling. You know, it's like a tradition that you're passing on, you know, and it's so nice that they have the same interests that I did.
I've come and watched her every year she's marched. It's going to be interesting when I'm their age and we're teaching the younger kids what they used to play back then.
But most people are here just for that rare chance to relive a moment in their history that was good.
I learned a lot in the band about teamwork, about performance, about getting it right, being out there and having one chance to do the show.
We love the band. That was my favorite time of high school. You get to see your old friends and you feel like you're in high school again.
I was a band head my senior year, and it was a great time because most of my memories of high school have been with the band, and the band was cool when we were in the band.
Wait a minute, the band was cool? I guess I can't let this one pass without addressing the G word, geek. That's me, clarinet, class of '83. Hey, maybe I was a geek, but at least I was a sincere geek. I really did love marching in the high school band. And the things that I loved in high school are exactly the same now. It's as close to time travel as you'll ever get.
The entire crowd on the stands just went silent. And all it was us was playing, coming down the road.
My personal favorite is when we used to come on the field.
Welcome to the 2005 Festival of Bands.
The fanfare sends chills up and down my spine. Brings back memories.
Or the lights glinting off your instruments, that whole just atmosphere playing for people. It's a great feeling.
Believe me, I am not someone who is overly sentimental about my high school years. But if you don't have goosebumps by the time you're playing the alma mater, you've gotta be made of stone. Yeah, Thomas Wolfe, you can go home again. And even sweeter than the fact that you can is the fact that you still want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Montour High School Marching Alumni Band, thank you.
And Gina also tells us that the members of the Montour Alumni Band say they're going to keep getting together to march as long as people keep showing up. And since Montour began this tradition, several other area schools have been inspired to form their own alumni bands. Did you play in the band, Carol?
I was actually in a